Brothers, you want to know one of my creation hacks? It's always being in control of my mood. And nothing controls my mood like ambiance and aromas. And no one specializes in ambiance and aromas like Neolights. Neolights is a company that specializes in humidifiers to set the perfect tone for whether you're with your woman or whether you're trying to be like Soul and go into deep thoughts. But I have these products in almost every room in my house because my mood is my consistency. My mood is everything. So brothers, learn how to tap into deeper levels of creation. Check out Neolights. Neolights, ambiance, aroma. At ease, brothers. God is good. Source energy is everything, brothers. When I was sharing this with my brothers in the Power Circle the other day, and it comes from the book, The Secret of the Ages. Yeah, I know it's hulled out, man. This book has probably about 100,000 miles on it, right? And it comes from the chapter, I'm coming from the chapter, man, called The Genie of Your Mind. This is by Robert Collier. And it says this, brothers. It says, the most important province of your conscious mind is to center your thoughts on the thing you want. Believe that you receive, and then shut the door on every suggestion of fear or worry or failure. Then it says this, brothers. It says, if you once gained the ability to do that, it says nothing else is impossible to you. Why am I sharing that with you this morning, brothers? I'm sharing it because we can sit here and talk about manifestation. We can talk about the recipe or works like it, right? We can sit here and talk about what prayer is, what prayer is not. I can sit here and explain to you what the church or what certain establishments have taught you that prayer was, and then explain to you what it really is. We can talk about that stuff, right? We can talk about what God is and what God is not. Like I said on the live, on a number of lives, man, I believe that what people are calling God is simply them worshiping light energy. And I'm not going to go through that whole spiel, but we can talk about all that stuff. We can talk about how to properly plan, how to properly execute. But I'm going to tell you this, brothers, and I'm telling you this from experience. I'm telling you this from a man that's been on this planet for 46 years and still say, I know nothing. I can still tell you this, brothers. It all comes down to belief. We can talk about all those things, man, and get a good understanding of those things, but it's all going to come down to what you believe in. You know, we can read books like Secret of the Ages. We can read books like Way of the Superior Man. We can read books like The Master Key System, The Kabbalion, Outwitting the Devil. We can listen to the works of Bobby Hemmett and a number of others, man. We can listen to those brothers. We can learn and understand how to chant. I got a brother, man. There's a brother in the circle, man. Brother P. Taylor. He's one of the goats of the circle. He explained to us and broke down the whole. I'm gonna say it wrong. The Regekio chant, man. This is some powerful stuff. Some powerful stuff. This brother put a lot of us on, man. We can learn and understand that, right? We can even learn on why people prostrate or why people have certain different religious activities they perform. All that stuff, man, is null and void if a man doesn't have belief. It comes down to belief, brothers. And this is what I found, man. This is what I found over time. Belief is not what you say. Belief is what you do. Belief is what you are. Belief is what you perform. Belief is what you produce. And I say that, man, because a lot of people can especially in today's age, man, where people have the internet, where people have social media, with AI coming into effect, where anybody can automatically be a subject matter expert without having gone through a thing. I say that, man, because you have a lot of people that speak a certain thing, but it's not really what they believe, man. It's not really what they believe. For example, there are a lot of people that can get online or just get anywhere and start talking about faith. Our brothers, we must have faith. We must do this. But until you see that person in adversity, you really don't know what they believe in. Until you hear stories of them overcoming certain things in their past, you really don't know what they believe in. You really don't know what they're producing. Because as soon as adversity comes up, they might take off running. Again, it's not what you say, it's what you do. Your belief is what you are. Of course, man, nowadays, man, we have 1,000,001 people that are automatically health gurus. And I'm not just talking about people that get online and say, you know what, hey, drink your sea moss, drink your your vitamins, drink juice. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about people that are subject matter experts. They're making their living off of the health industry, right? It's like, okay, I hear what you're saying, man, but what are you producing? What are you producing? What do you really believe in? Shout out to my brother Bricks Fitness. Shout out to my brother Mr. Infinity. You know, these are brothers that have shown their transformation. You know, it's what they produce, it's what they are. And all I'm saying, man, is we have to understand, we have to look at ourselves and say, you know what? It's easy for us to say a certain thing. It's easy for us to, again, it's easy for this, brothers. It's easy to pick up a book, read it, understand it, fully comprehend it, and can store it away in your mind and still not stand on it. Now you're able to recite it. You're able to teach people this stuff, and you still not stand on it, man. You have to ask yourself, what is it you believe? You know how many gurus there are online that are teaching you how to start a business? Not even online. Go to some of these colleges. Go to some of these huge universities where they're paying these people a good amount of money to teach you how to open up a business. And it's like, I hear you saying that, but are you just regurgitating what you've learned in college, or do you have some experience? Have you opened a business, and how did it go? What do people believe in, man? What's their belief? What's your belief? What's your belief, man? Again, belief is not what you say, it's what you are, it's what you produce, it's what you walk in, man. It's what you walk in, brothers. And I'm gonna tell you this. A person doesn't even have to express what their belief is. For example, if a person is a Christian, a person doesn't have to put a cross around their neck. If a person is Islam, they don't have to wear kufis and certain regalia associated with the religion. And they can go to any religion. You know, what you believe in can be seen, man. You don't even have to express it. The way a man walks and talks and conducts himself will tell you everything about it. What that man has produced. You know what I'm saying? The people in his circle, the woman in his life will tell you every single thing about that man. A man can sit here and say he wants a 5% woman. But if he's with a woman that every time you look up, she's in the club, every time you look up, she's up under some guy's comments or whatever, but he's saying one thing, it's like, no, but I hear you saying, you believe a man should have a 5% woman, 1% woman, but then you have a woman of a different caliber. You know what I'm saying? And that goes with everything, man. I know you're sitting there saying, this is how you manifest, this is how you overcome. But I see you sitting here struggling and crying every time adversity comes your way, man. Again, you don't have to express your belief. Your belief can be seen all around you. Your belief is the fruit of your life, man. So the thing is, the real question is, do your words match your belief? Do your words match your work? Let me read that again, brothers. Because you have to understand how strong belief is. It says this. Again, coming out of The Secret of the Ages. It says this. The most important province of your conscious mind is to center your thoughts on the thing you want. Believe that you receive, and then shut the door on every suggestion of fear or worry or failure. If you once gain the ability to do that, nothing else is impossible to you, man. That brother right there just gave us the 101. He just gave us the formula on how a man should form his belief. In other words, if a man says this, if a man wakes up one day and says, you know what, I'm saying one thing, but my world is producing something else. I say that I believe in this. I say that I'm walking in this. I am. I say this is my truth, but my results differ, man. Brother Collier said this is what a man should do. He says, believe that you receive first, then shut the door on every suggestion of fear, worry, or failure. In other words, once you have that thought, once you're attempting to formulate your new truth, then everything outside of that should be considered BS. Everything outside of that thought should be considered null and void. Everything outside of that thought shouldn't even have anything to do with you, man. It says shut the door on everything else. Shut the door on everyone else. Shut the door on every place else. If it doesn't line up with your new truth, if it doesn't line up with what you want your belief to be, man, you can't. It has to be zero tolerance, brothers. It has to be zero tolerance, man. So again, brothers, your belief is not what you say. Your belief is what you do. Your belief is what you practice. Your belief is what you produce. Your belief is in your acts.